Luis Arias.
The wind and the pitch. That's in there, and the home opener is underway. Ball one there. Going to count 1-2. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Gene Segura at the plate here. Bounce to the left side. Handled by Machado. Tosses across to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 2. And down on strikes, and that'll do it. Bottom of the first, and the batter down, Michael Brantley.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
And the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a strike. And it is 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
3-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
The pitch.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Swanson tossed to second. How about that double play? And now it's Juan Soto. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yeah.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here comes a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Here's Machado. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator.
Now it hits him in the chest. Here comes Machado around third. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Luis Robert now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Now throw to first, but back easily. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Danny Jansen. Musgrove back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Left field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab, one down. This is Dylan Carlson.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. 2 out. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. Number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
And it's even up. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. The 1-1. They say it went.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher,
That one's in there, 0-1. Now 1-1. Righty to the plate. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mateo has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon, the next up for the Padres. And that's in there for strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Right side, hard hit. He'll do it himself. Third out. Back here at Petco Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Marlins, Ty France. Musgrove back to work. That one missing inside. Musgrove, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Popped up. Machado hauls it in, and there's one away.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt, Ruiz gathers, throws to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Here's Luis Guillorme. First offering, and it just misses. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round in 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team. It was kind of an afterthought.
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. And welcome back. As we go to the last of the third, at the plate, Michael Brantley. And the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The pitch. Going to count 1-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
France steps on the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Juan Soto down.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. The 1-1. That one fouled off.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the...
And he hits a ground ball right side. He's in there. Runners on the corners with one gone. And now it's Manny Machado. Doubled in his first AB. In the air, out towards left center. Chisholm makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Rizzo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a ball. That clips the corner. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Segura brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Start of the 4th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. And a pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 now. Good eye right there. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bogarts makes the play. 2 down. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert. The wind of the pitch. That misses off the outside edge.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Right field, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been in many games as a fan.
That's the ball.
Next one off the plate inside.
One ball,
And the count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Up the middle, and that one handled. On to first, out number 3. Back here in San Diego, and now Dylan Carlson. And he deals. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Strike 2.
1-2.
In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And up next for Miami, Ty France. First offering misses the mark.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Up the middle. Throw on to Rizzo, and that is that. Back here at the ball. Park, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And the right-hander back to work. Now one missed.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's hard hit on the line. Carlson hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. And now it's 1-2. In the dirt, the tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back. Jorge Mateo now.
The left field, Jorge.
The line to kick the pitch.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And here it comes. That misses, and it's 1-2.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
He's got it, and there's one down.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch.
And he's out on the tag.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Arise at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering is in for a strike. Got it. So he's gotten deep into this. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Juan Soto. The pitch. There's the strike.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Carlson hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Manny Machado now. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the 3rd overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jameson Taillon. Line drive, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. So now 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Machado over at first with one away. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now it's Luis Robert. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Out to center. Chisholm under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Bellinger up to hit.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
That one lifted to left. Mateo brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7, and now Gene Segura. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Chisholm now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next pitch is outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
1-2 here. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Next one misses, and the count is filled up. On the ground to first, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's Jansen to hit.
The catcher, Jansen.
And there he goes. And first offering is fouled off. Check on the runner. Not in time. He's safe. Another throw over. Yeah, they're keeping him close. Chisholm leads off first with one away. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Musgrove picks to first. He is safe. Musgrove throws to first. In there safely. Righty delivers. Runner goes again. Throw to second. Great jump. And at the plate for Miami, Dylan Carlson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 now. Inside, just missed. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Back here at Peck. Park. Set for the last half of the seventh. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is in for a strike. Well struck, right field. That one carried. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-0. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. In the air, right field. Carlson pulls that one down, and there's one down. Now Michael Brandt. Steps in. High fly ball out into left center field. Chisholm under it. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
Second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Chisholm should have this one. And that's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Musgrove back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now here is Ty France. Next offering misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. Out towards left center. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Safe at second.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That ball right there landed in what they call a no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Here's the left fielder, Jorge Mateo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. First and second here, no outs. Slow roller up the middle. Bogarts to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now here's the Marlins DH, Luis Guillorme. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Luis Ariz stands in.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 8th. Here's Juan Soto. And the pitch. Rips one to right. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Carlson throws to second. Not in time. He's got a double. So a man aboard. Here's Manny Machado.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell. In there for strike one. That to right. Carlson settles underneath it. And there's one away. And here is Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner leads away at second. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Two and one now. Can't glove it cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. And now Luis Robert. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Right side. He handles it himself. What a play to end the inning. And welcome back. New inning. Started. And now for the Marlins, Gene Segura.
Number 52.
The pitch. And a strike in there. Bard, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. And he dodges that fastball. Bard, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
The pitch. Struck him out looking. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Danny Jansen.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Carlson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win.